I always say that the two things that changed my life were Transcendental Meditation and food combining. I'm going to first dive deep into Transcendental Meditation. In my late teens and early 20s, I suffered from severe panic attacks that evolved into daily anxiety and then just turned into straight depression. Because of this, I was prescribed a series of medications, and that was due to my changing mental state. Unfortunately, the anxiety resulted in disordered eating because that was the one thing I could control, was what I was putting in my body, which took a lot of therapy to understand. When you lose weight like that and you look sickly, the first thing people think about is, oh, she has an eating disorder and that's what we're going to treat her for. You know, especially in a world of Western medicine where they just want to treat the symptom and not the cause. That was exactly the problem. That's what started the mistreatment, really. Lexapro was the last medication that I was taking, and in 2015, I just noticed it was dimming my light, and I stopped taking it because I knew there was something so much greater, and that's what led me to start doing Transcendental Meditation. I learned TM 9 years ago, and there's no other way to put it. It changed my life. I say a meaningless mantra for 20 minutes every day, and those 20 minutes are the medicine that I need daily. And I'm so proud to say that I'm not an anxious person, which I did not think was imaginable. Once I became an adult and moved directly from college to New York City, I was able to manage stress via TM. I was able to notice my gut more. I was able to pay attention to my gut more and realize that something was up. I was dealing with chronic bloating, brain fog, skin issues, fatigue, things that I just didn't have time for as an adult. Keep in mind, I was used to mistreatment from the Western world. So because, TM is an Eastern approach, I turned to the Eastern world to find out what was going on with my gut. I tried different practices like acupuncture and saw different herbalists. And, I also did yoga, which I still do. And so not to say those things don't work, but there was just still a miss. Some Eastern doctors I saw said that maybe I was undermethylated, which means that your body isn't absorbing nutrients. So for that, they treated me with powders and supplements, things that cost a lot of money, quite frankly. All of this together, it took 3 long years to figure out what the heck was going on with my body. And it was a lot of money and time wasted, both of which are a commodity. I learned about food combining on social media as a last-ditch effort, honestly, and just learned that it was about restructuring the food groups you're already taking in. Because I was already going to the grocery store, I was kind of sold. I wasn't going out of my way to buy a new product or supplement. I felt the shift in days. I had this new zest for life. My energy levels soared, and I was excited for every single day. Something I hadn't felt in forever. Not only was I retaining information, but I was also learning new information on purpose because I wanted to, and because this lifestyle was so nourishing to me and I needed to learn more about it. And that's when I realized that food is medicine, bottom line. And then Combined by Alana started as a passion project, literally to show what I was cooking. I had more energy, I was more excited, I was getting more creative in the kitchen and having more fun. And I just wanted to share what I was making. That was literally all it was meant to be initially. Once I started posting and probably following people in the niche natural living space that inspired me, I started getting a following of strangers, let's just say, who I didn't know, who were DMing me saying, where can I buy your food? Can you cook for me? I would love to make that. And I knew that there was something to it. I was also chatting with people about what I went through gut health wise and the solution, food combining, that worked for me. And through those conversations, I also realized that it wasn't so niche and that I wasn't so far from so many people who also were dealing with their own gut health issues. And that's a big reason I started Combined by Alana in 2019 as a prepared meal service, sharing recipes on Instagram, and gut health tips, tricks, and facts on food combining. And since then, it's evolved into something so much greater. Since the landscape of social media has changed, I think that education is more important than ever. I think it's crucial to get real information on how your digestive system works so that you're not taking the same roller coaster ride and your wallet along for that ride that I did. I'm an educator and nurturer at heart, and if you found my content, it's because you might be going through some of the same issues that I went through. In this gut health world full of abundance and misinformation, I'm here to be your guide to give you the truth and on what's really going on in your body. My next solo episode will be on food combining, and we're gonna do a big old deep dive because it's one of my favorite topics, and I'm so excited to share that with you. And if you want to keep learning more about your body, your digestive system, and hear all the interviews with mentors, experts, friends, etc., hit the like button and definitely hit the subscribe button because we've got a lot more coming up.